Well, hello and welcome to Sports by Compian Live Edition. That's right, we're here to give you Week 4 recap here on Sports by Compian. And we're going to do it our style where we don't really talk about most of the games because you know what? You guys don't need to know about a couple games. We're here to tell you about the three most important ones, and we're going to cover them in depth. And for that, I have my man, the Cowboys fan, the guy who knows some stuff about Cowboys football, By Compian, here in the house with Badger in the background. How are you, Corey?
That's right. Badger's over there chewing on a toy. We're both killing it today. Both me and Badger. We're having a great day. Can't complain at all. The Cowboys did some stuff this weekend that we're going to cover. It's going to be great.
It's going to be so exciting. And last but not least, a new man to the show, Mr. Joey, Jay Money, if you will, himself, joins the pod. Jay, how you doing today, sir?
Good. Unlike Corey, Panthers fan over here, didn't do too much this weekend, unfortunately, but we can get into that a little later in the stream.
Absolutely. Well, welcome, guys. We hope everyone enjoys as we recap Week 4 here. Some good, some bad. Mostly everyone on this screen isn't super happy. Corey's probably all right, but me and Jay are kind of going
so
through
much better
bit.
than I thought I would, dude.
Yeah.
It's a moral victory.
I think that's accurate. Well, let's hop right into that moral victory, Corey. The Dallas Cowboys offense is legit. I think they can score points. They don't need CD Lamb apparently. They can just do it without him. What do you think of this team? George Pickens is just absolutely blowing up. Devontae Williams is a new running back since being over there with the Cowboys. How's everything looking, dude?
I was super surprised we didn't draft any running backs. I was like, what are we doing? What's going on here? And then Williams just showed up and started kicking ass. I'm like, never mind. Turns out these guys, they actually get paid a shitload of money to know how to use their picks and how to manage appropriately. So maybe I should just let them do it, make these decisions.
It is Jerry Jones. I feel like it's right to question.
You did draft Jaden Blue. And I thought he was going to
got hurt preseason, right?
He's been benched. He's been, not even playing active in the games. Yeah, and I thought he was going to be the thing for the Cowboys this year, but absolutely nothing. So, Javonte, he's tearing it up.
He's kicking so much ass. How can you take him out? He does seem to be very giving with the football. Sometimes he thinks the other team should have it. Sometimes he thinks he should have it. He's a giving guy, which we can't hate him, for occasionally being a giving lad. We don't want a dingy running back. That'd just be rude.
That would be rude.
It's like he found his place, though, because on the Broncos, he was just worse than mediocre.
Yeah.
We're happy to have him. He's seems to be running well.
Didn't the Broncos draft him pretty early too? So he has early round talent. Maybe like you said,
second round,
something like that. Maybe.
Yeah. He just needed the right home.
Yeah. But so big tie for the Cowboys. This has got to be one of the happiest teams to tie when you tie against the Green Bay Packers.
Every receiver really stepped up whenever CD went out. Like Tolbert had a huge catch. Turpin had a huge catch. Obviously, Pickens was carrying the majority of the workload there, but everybody was, contributing. Obviously, whenever you have that's
a lot of people who caught a ball
and overtime, Jake Ferguson also kicks some ass. You have time for all these guys to get in there and to spread the ball around. But it was pretty great. I did not think we were going to do this well, but this really just proves my theory that we will just play to the level of whoever we're playing against. Reigning Super Bowl champions, we're going to play you to within a catch. What everybody thought was going to be one of the worst teams in the league, we're going to beat you in overtime. Then we're going to take a week off against the Bears, and then, the team that everyone thinks is the best team this season, we're going to play you guys into a tie. Whatever the level is, we will play to that level.
I like that. It's not a bad way to live life. The Cowboys find themselves at 1-2-1. Could be worse. I think a lot of people saw 0-4. So this isn't the worst start.
I think everyone thought we had the Giants, but
yeah.
That'd be a tough game to drop, which we almost did. We almost went out of our way to drop that game.
Fair enough. But either way, Dak Prescott looking good this year. If he could just stay healthy, I think they're going to be in a good way. Jordan Love had himself a decent day as well. 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards. Josh Jacobs with 2 touchdowns on the day, absolutely murked me in fantasy. Thanks, Josh. And he also followed up with 4 catches for 71 yards as well. That's just great. That's just super awesome. The Packers apparently just continue to run around without really a receiver. They're just like, we'll just throw it to whoever, dude. Like, it doesn't matter.
Romeo Dobbs had a surprising week. I mean, I guess
3
they don't
touchdowns
have
is
the
pretty
lead there.
nice.
Matthew Golden, I mean, I don't think he's showing up to his first-round caliber, but Romeo Dobbs, man, this game, I mean, 6 receptions, 58 yards, and 3 touchdowns?
3 tutties is wild. So every other catch was a tutty.
Yeah, literally, that's insane.
Yeah,
Just get the guy the ball, he does his score.
I mean, Jordan Love, man, he'll throw to anybody.
Yeah, no, he's looking good, man. The Packers are. I think they're going to be okay despite this crazy tie. They're still in a decent position, against Detroit. So, yeah, whatever, man. NFC North is freaking wild.
That's a tough division. Everyone was talking a lot of shit about Micah, saying that he didn't really have any big breakout plays. Like he had the 1 sack towards the end there.
Didn't he chase down Dak Prescott to make sure they didn't take the lead?
It wasn't even a sack, was it? Because Dak got to the line of scrimmage at least.
Right. They counted it a sack. Yeah. It's in the books as a sack.
Okay.
But
I think it's just a hustle play.
Like it was at the line. Yeah, he came from the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
And apparently he had a 30-something% win percentage, which is that's pretty good.
And as much as we all hate Jerry Jones, you got to give him some credit. He said before the game he knew how to play against him, and I guess he was right. He was calling the plays to get away from Micah, and they were being efficient with it. So
yeah, they did put up a lot on this Packers defense that previously had been pretty stingy. Their only loss was against Cleveland, who put up 13 on them, and they obviously were good in their wins. So this is the most they've given up for sure.
Yeah, that was a fun game to watch.
For sure. Well, moving on to a not so fun game to watch. Your Tampa Bay Buccaneers were hosting the Philadelphia Eagles, and I think they kind of forgot which time kickoff was because we quickly were down 21-3. It was really not fun. Riley Dixon gets his second punt blocked. That's not 1, that's 2. And it's because, Jim, you may be wondering, why is this guy getting 2 blocks? Well, 10 overall in his career? What's going on with this guy? It's because he takes 10 years to wind up and punt the ball. My man, catches the ball. He's like, dude, what is the meaning of life? Oh, yeah.
I want to kick this ball. Maybe I love this ball.
Let me go ahead and kick this. Oh, no, there's somebody here already. This one was blocked, returned for a touchdown. Dude, it just took the air out of the stadium. It took the air out of the fans, the players. We were all just like, holy shit. We're down 7-0 against the defending champions on some bullshit. And it just, the offense gave the ball back 2 consecutive times from there. Jalen Hurts just does his thing, drives the team down the field, scrambling. There's a play where, oh, man, Sebastian Dennis, decent day at the office, I guess. He had some tackles, but, dude, there was one play where he's, going in coverage, and credit to the receiver that he was following out of the backfield. Did a really good job of making it look like there was still a pass going on. But literally, Sebastian is running towards the end zone, and Jalen's just right behind him. Hell yeah, Sebastian, block for me, baby. Sebastian, to his credit, eventually wakes up and smells the coffee and turns around and lights up Hurts. But, not before 25 yards, and he's on the 2-yard line. So, yeah, that was a fun play to watch live. Good times. Overall, though, I'm loving the Bucs secondary. Jacob Parrish and Benjamin Morrison both had really nice games, I feel like. A little concerning that Morrison's still not finishing games. He's had a hamstring injury since he came to the Bucs. There's been really a lot of injuries. But Jacob Parrish is looking great out there. Dropped an interception today. Would have had his first interception as a Buck. I blame Sebastian a little bit for that. They both kind of jumped the ball. Dude, am I crazy for just saying I'm just not impressed with Jalen Hurts? I know it sounds like I'm just getting on the hater bandwagon, dude. But this guy he did nothing in the second half. The Bucs defense just absolutely shut down the Eagles in the second half. If we didn't have
the passing yards,
I guess
second
now
half, no passing yards.
Well, I guess we can just have the ground causing fumbles now. I guess that's just okay. I guess that whole rule about the
that's
ground
allowed.
Fumble,
we'll allow it. If it's against the Bucs, we'll allow it. But not against any cool teams. Just against
Yeah. We want the Eagles to win. Come on, they're the defending champions.
Right. It'd be weird if they didn't. Like,
right.
Right.
So yeah, I guess the ground can cause fumbles now. So Bucky's fumble was called, and we kind of lost a lot of momentum there. Otherwise, we might have gone to tie that game and take it. Dude, shout out Emeka Egbuka. That was so sweet when Baker just threads that needle, finds him deep for that 70+ yarder. Emeka now has like 4 touchdowns in 4 games. Pretty sweet, maybe 5 actually. I don't know.
Rookie of the year? What do we think?
Oh, I think he's.
I'm thinking so. Now. I'm thinking so. Probably
like
the best receiver in the draft.
He's got to stay healthy. It's only week 4, but he's the front runner right now, I would say.
He hasn't missed any snaps.
Yeah.
He hasn't missed a single one. Yeah.
That's crazy. Good for
him. At least with
a
health. Yeah, I mean, he's probably not playing 100% of the snaps, but nothing due to health, man.
Yeah.
He might be a little held back in practice just right after the game, but other than that, he's been, fully healthy going into every game, and he is showing out. I don't know what this Bucs offense is going to look like with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Emeka Egbuka all playing together later in the season. I mean, fingers crossed, we'll see.
Fingers crossed, we'll see it, man. Holy cow, it's been hard to get those 3 on the field together.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't seen the field together once, so we'll see.
And I'm not gonna come out here and make a ton of excuses for the Bucs. Like there was definitely a couple questionable calls. There was a couple questionable calls against the Eagles too. Overall, you can't go down 21-0, 21-3 against these guys. Like that's just you got to do better than that. They came back strong in the second half. Dude, fucking Money McLaughlin is all the way back. 65-yarder, NFL record for an outdoor stadium kick. And then he just follows it up with a 58-yarder. And dude, I think his field goal at halftime to make it 6-21 was huge. The boys are like, holy shit, our kicker just knocked a 65-yarder through. I guess we better wake up and get our lives together. So I think that was pretty sweet.
I saw a video about that. The rule used to be they had an hour before the game, both teams would get a hold of the K-balls and they would like rough them up and like, handle them, put them in dryers or whatever to like fuck them up. They had 1 hour to prepare the kicking balls before the game. Now they get the balls a whole day before. So they're like really roughing up these balls, really like manhandling them. So that's why we're getting better kicks, longer kicks. Like the kicking ball being that fucked with makes such a difference. And that's why we're seeing so many 65-yarders now.
Huh.
Like all the teams are doing it instead of just Aubrey.
Interesting.
Little rule change to make less punts, more.
Overall, we hold Barkley in check. They did get a nice fake push on us, and Barkley just took it around the side for the easiest touchdown of his career. They definitely did some things on offense, but overall, we shut them the hell down in the second half.
As a certified Eagles hater, I do still like Barkley, and he did earn that. All the times he got the ball exactly to the 2 for the tush push to take away his touchdown, like he earned that one freebie from the fake tush push.
Oh, absolutely. And the funny thing about AJ Brown getting a little mad at everyone about, I don't know if he's getting mad about his targets or if it's all just smoke and mirrors. Either way, his one 5-yard slant catch was like a 3rd down conversion, or I think a 4th down conversion, so it was pretty big. It's kind of funny, but yeah.
These Eagles receivers, you can never guess this season who's going to get the ball. AJ Brown, 9 targets and 2 receptions. I mean, Devontae Smith, 2 targets and 2 receptions. He caught them both at least. But I mean, in fantasy, if you have either of those, I'm shitting bricks because I have no idea who to start and when. Because they can be, 20-point guys or, look at this week. 5-point guys or less.
I loved it because
take the second half of the whole game off. You just don't complete a single pass in the second half. That's gonna fuck with your receiver stats. Like you want them to have a full game.
The crazy thing is AJ Brown's been terrible, except for last week when he played against me in fantasy football, and then he's back to being terrible again. So that's fun. That's a good time. Thanks, AJ. But it was funny Goddard catching those 2 little shovel passes for his touchdowns. Good day for fantasy owners of Dallas Goedert, obviously. But overall, man, this Eagles defense played really well, I would say. They got pressure when they needed to. Their corners, maybe a little grabby, but they also just did a really good job of shutting down our receivers. They were all over Mecca and all over Chris Godwin. It was his first game back. They do get the first interception of Baker Mayfield's 2025 season. If they get tipped at the line, he's just forcing it, just trying to do too much. And that was kind of the dagger a little bit. with that interception. But overall, I think I was happy the boys fought back. We had a really tough forced game schedule here for the Buccaneers. We cannot go 0-4. We have to at least split these 2-2, 3-1, something. But we can't go 0-4. It does get it's some tough times.
Did we go over why this dude has negative 34 rushing yards on one attempt? What's going on there? Very bottom. Their team average is negative 19.
Oh, that's the punter. He basically caught the last punt and just ran to the back of the end zone and took a safety to end the game. But also, dude, what's his name? Bucky Irving had himself a day. Even though he didn't get all the running yards, he had himself a nice long completion. As you can see, he led all receivers with 102 yards. It was kind of crazy.
72-yard reception.
He got like drop tackled, man. That play where his shin wasn't down apparently. He got drop tackled and the dude just destroyed his poor little ankle. So Bucky may or may not be out for a couple games. Just perfect. Just add to our injury.
Yeah, he's questionable for this weekend, but he had an MRI on Monday. Should be fine though. I don't know. We'll see. They're not.
I think I heard that he's out for a couple weeks, but that was also Taylor Site's information, which needs to be verified, of course. Anyway, moving on then. Shout out Buccaneers, get your lives together. Carolina Panthers. Now, I personally wouldn't mind if the Panthers were a little better. I did pick them for this game, Jay.
Same.
So they let me down. My picks were a mess this week, Corey. It was bad.
Same, dude. Same.
It was rough, dude. But yeah, we definitely picked Carolina for this, and it wasn't close. What happened? Last week we're beating Atlanta, we're shutting them out, and this week Drake May's just dropping his sacks on us. What is going on, dude?
It's the story of the Carolina Panthers over here. I mean, we will look amazing, and we will blue balls our entire fan base for one game. Look like Super Bowl contenders against the Falcons last week. And then look what happens here. A shitty New England defense and offense that we can't do jack against. Andy Dalton got in the game. We're so bad. I can't tell you. I don't think anybody can tell you.
Andy Dalton apparently killed it, though.
Do we believe in Bryce Young down there in North Carolina? Do they believe in Bryce Young? Do they think this little man can figure it out or what?
Yes, I think he can. He shows all the flashes we need to see, but all the bad things we need to see as well. I think Panthers fans are a little PTSD over here about dropping quarterbacks and giving up on them too early. I mean, Baker, Sam Darnold, they're both quarterbacks. Yeah, we just can't do that with Bryce Young, especially with the Capitals.
But you have to have the team around him, Jay. That's the problem is you need to have the team around these guys. And it does seem, how's the first round draft pick?
Tet is doing great. He's running routes,
doing some good work,
perfectly jumping off the line, great, catching all the balls. He's doing amazing. But after him, I mean, like Xavier Legay, he's been out a couple games, but that doesn't even matter. Probably for the better. He can't even catch a ball. After that, we have Hunter Renfrow, who came off the couch.
Hell yeah.
Adam Thielen's not with the team anymore. So
that? Oh yeah, that's right. You traded him
back to the Vikings, and he's not doing anything.
Get rid of one white boy, get another white boy. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been hearing about how Tommy Tremble is going to break out as a tight end for years now, and it hasn't quite happened.
No, this is him. I mean, he will have a game with 4 touchdowns. I don't know if he's had 4 touchdowns, but he'll have a game with 2 or 3 touchdowns and look amazing, and then he'll be silent the rest of the season.
He's a one-hit wonder. He's got no when that hit is.
Yeah, I mean, Jatavion Sanders, he should be our tight end one. He's out right now. Should be out the next couple games too. But, he was a raw talent out of Texas and looked amazing in Texas. But he just hasn't shown that upside that we've wanted to see with the Panthers. So I think, Dave Canales is trying everything here. Next week, we're going to put Jimmy Horn in the lineup, which I'm excited about, out of Colorado, next to Travis Hunter, wide receiver. And he's a deep threat. So I think this offense could be looking a little different next week because we just really haven't had that deep threat. Xavier Legay should be that, but he just can't catch any balls. Bryce Young doesn't want to trust him anymore. Outside of the receivers, I mean, I love Chuba. He's efficient with his touches.
I was going to ask you, is it time to move on from Chuba? It seems like he's been over there for a while.
Absolutely not. No, and we gave him an amazing contract. I mean, like, we can't afford to move off of him. So I mean,
fantasy last year, he took me.
He's an absolute beast. You just watch him on any play; he'll run anyone over. You know, if he feels like it or not. Like, he just has great vision and elusiveness. Like, I think he's an amazing running back. Will be good on any team. So I like to have him on the Panthers. After that, I mean, Rico Dowdle. We know what Rico Dowdle is. Some, on the Cowboys and didn't do anything as a running back one.
And very quiet 1,000-yard season. Like, just you never like to see him get the ball, but he's somehow got 1,000 yards.
It was like a forced 1,000 yards, like down his throat. They forced that 1,000 yards, and
they're like, "You're gonna fucking take the ball." He's like, "I don't want to. I'm tired, Grandpa."
He didn't like it. Cowboys fans didn't like it, but he got those 1,000 yards. Yeah. And then Trevor Etienne, I mean, like, he just hasn't done a ton as a rookie. He might get some more snaps going forward, but I mean, I think the team trusts in Chuba, and he's good enough to trust in. So this game, man, it was just Panthers 101. We shut out the Falcons last week, and then this week is just this 42-13. So not too much else to say there.
Andy Dalton gives you guys a touchdown late. Is it time to move on to Andy Dalton? Maybe the Red Rocket still has something in the gun, in the rifle.
Yeah.
The Red Rifle himself.
Red Rifle himself, yep. We've seen that experiment happen before. And he'll be the Red Rifle for a couple games and then be Andy Dalton again that third game. So we got to give Bryce Young enough experience to finally be the guy we want him to be, but we'll see if that happens.
I would like to see, like, the Panthers pick it up a little bit, because I don't really like the Falcons or the Saints, but somebody needs to help the Buccaneers hold down the NFC South. Like, we're getting really close to being the laughing stock of the NFL. Yeah, and luckily the AFC South is worse than us, but with the Panthers getting a little better, we got to be careful. I mean, with the Jaguars getting a little better, we got to be careful. So we need somebody else to step up. I really don't want it to be Atlanta. I don't like Atlanta. Something about them, just don't like them.
I mean, you said close to being the laughing
like the New Orleans Saints. Fuck New Orleans Saints, dude.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as a Panthers fan, I could agree. But you said the laughing stock of the NFL being the NFC South. I think we've been the laughing stock of the NFL.
No, dude, AFC South is worse than us. I'm telling you, they have a worse record over the last couple of years than us. Trust me. I'm
was it 2 years in a row? 2 years in a row, I think. Was it the Bucs who made it to the playoffs with the losing record, or like a non-winning?
No, that was previously. I mean, kind of. We're like 9-8, and we make it usually, but that's not the point. Jake, that's not the point, dude. So the same thing's going on in the AFC South is what I'm saying, I guess. Or maybe they're just all really bad, and Houston's been winning by a lot. Either way, we need somebody to step up with the Bucs. They won it 4 years in a row, and not convincingly, like you said.
Yeah. What fixes this team? Like, you were pretty bad last year. This year,
does Dave need to watch some
what fixes
explicit content? Would that kind of help him get back into his mojo, you think?
Yeah, I mean,
he's written some books about this, but maybe he wants to go back on what he said.
Our defense, it looked amazing last game, and then this game, it just looks like the Panthers' defense the past 3 years. I just think, like, we can't figure it out on defense. We have, like, just random guys starting. Literally.
Just rolling off the street like, I got a home.
We DoorDash our linebackers to the game. It's so
Who are
bad.
These guys, dude?
I mean, the quarterbacks are even worse.
Jay Horn just showing up with, like, one tackle because no one ever throws the ball at him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, JC's
all right, if you're Brown, you got to have more than one tackle.
And Derek Brown. JC Horn and Derek Brown are the only two defensive players on the team. The rest are literal, like, holograms.
Just holograms out there trying to be scary.
It makes no sense.
As Brown, I guess they're all just running away from Brown the whole game.
Yeah, we were, like, expected to take a first round, linebacker or edge. But I mean, I like the Tet pick because Bryce would have nobody to throw it to.
Yeah, you gotta throw it to somebody.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, we took a second round. I think it was linebacker, and then like defensive guys the rest of the way outside of like Trevor Etienne and Jimmy Horn. But they're just not playing amazing. I mean, we just don't have a defense. That's it. I mean, the offense can't figure it out completely either, but the defense needs to be figured out first. And whether that's trading for a guy, picking up a random guy off the couch, off the waivers, I don't know. But these DoorDash guys are not working, I'm telling you.
It's not working. The DoorDash linebackers aren't working.
I haven't been following the Panthers very closely, obviously, because, like, why would I? But how have they been this bad but still don't have draft picks? Like, did you guys have?
Oh, they got rid of all the draft picks.
For Bryce Young. For that name up top, you see right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All the picks went into Bryce Young, and now we're just paying the consequences of him being a bust.
Yeah. Well, he's not a bust, but they surrounded him with nothing. I don't think it was a good trade back when they made it.
Oh,
I was happy to see it. I was happy to see it as a Bucs fan, but that was not a good trade.
When we made that trade, I was mad.
Anyone who moves up in the draft and like mortgages the future, I really feel like that's those GMs who know that they're on their way out and they're just like, fuck it, dude. I need this shit this year. So whatever else.
Yeah, I mean, those who said their rookie year, Stroud versus Bryce Young, that like Panthers should have taken Stroud. I'm kind of thinking like it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Look at Stroud right now. He's not playing great.
He's struggling, but he has no line. Have you seen some of those clips? Did you see that Tennessee clip of him of Simmons just absolutely just swims the guy in front of him?
As soon as he takes the ball, he just like doesn't even have a chance to drop back. Just gets the ball, gets sacked.
It was a handoff. It was supposed to be a handoff, and he didn't even get the handoff off. He just gets tackled by Simmons.
Dude, it's block the guy. They're like nose tackle. Let's see what he does if we don't block him.
Didn't even
just
try.
Let's see what happens if we don't block the tackle.
Like the best player on the Titans defense? Nah.
Let him do his thing, dude. He's fine.
He's a cool guy.
He won't hurt Bryce Young. He's so young and handsome. Why would he hurt him?
No, it was CJ Stroud, but he definitely got him.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I don't know the hope, but we could just.
Anyway, we'll move on from your pain of the Carolina Panthers. We do hope it gets better for you guys. Week 4 is in the books, boys. I don't think we really know anything about anyone. I guess we know the Eagles are pretty good. We know the Bills are pretty good. There's a couple bad teams. Like, dude, things are bad for our friends that yelling over at the couch, yelling from the couch. Brett. And the Bengals, it's a tough time to be a Bengals fan right now. Is Jake Browning bad, or is that O-line just terrible? Sports by Compian shared a clip on Facebook you guys should check out. It might be the O-line, which people were already saying. But also, Jake Browning's probably just not very good. Either way, there's a couple teams in real trouble here, and we don't know what the answers are for them. We just are trying to try to hope our picks are a little better this coming week, which we appreciate all the people who tuned in for this last pick'em. We're sorry that we didn't know exactly what was going on with the San Francisco 49ers lineup.
I'm not fucking 49ers.
Yeah, I blame our stats guy, our cat Tiger, and we're probably going to fire him. We were paying him $0, but we might really have to pay him.
Treats and
food. He did get paid in treats, but we might hire Badger, I'm sorry, to be our new stat guy.
Badger's all over it, dude. He's analyzing football every week.
I think he knows who's starting and who's injured. He's not going to let us down like that. And we'll continue to give you guys vague sports coverage. Some things you want to know about, some things you didn't care about. But we're here for it.
Or maybe just a really cool reel I saw. I'll tell you about it instead of you watching it yourself.
Absolutely. But before we get out of here, Joey, we appreciate you joining the show. Do you have anything you want to get off your chest about your Carolina Panthers, about the NFL in general, about Geno Smith? What do you got to say?
I think I got it off my chest, man. I mean,
nice.
We just don't know. We just don't know what the answer is there. So, I mean, we're going to keep pounding all the way.
Hell yeah.
Over here, but it's tough. And
how did you end up a Carolina fan?
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy being.
Yeah, why did you become a Carolina fan? Why did you do this to yourself?
I grew up in Charlotte, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yep. Well, thanks for having me on, guys.
Absolutely. We appreciate you coming on. Sports by Compian fans, thank you for liking and subscribing. We hope you've enjoyed this live telegram. I completely screwed it up, guys. Let's just get out of here. It's embarrassing.